Hi, so we're going to do a short sequence for neck and shoulders for any one of you who are sitting at a desk all day long. The first thing, you can either stand up for this. I'm going to do this practice seated because I know a lot of you are at desks all day long. So let's sit up straight in our seat. So posture is really important. So can I ground my feet into the earth and feel the sitting bones really press into the chair. And as I press down into my feet and my sitting bones, feel a little bit of length, a little bit of upliftment in the spine. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. So I have this idea that my sitting bones are connected to the chair and my head is lengthening up towards the ceiling. Check out what your shoulders are doing. So you can see my shoulders are nice and relaxed here. If you're not relaxed, they're up there. So just consciously allow the shoulders to drift away from the ears. Let's start off taking a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And as I breathe out through the mouth, can I let any tension and tightness in my body soften and relax? Let's do that again. Inhaling calm. Let go of stress. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. And then you're going to come to a nice, easy, relaxed breath. Because movement happens, yoga really works a lot better when you're breathing slowly and steadily in and out through the nostrils. So we're going to start off with a kind of a neck and shoulder one. I'm going to keep this nice and short. So I'm going to take my left hand, wrap it around my head. So it's really like I'm minding my head. I'm going to start off with that right hand on that right shoulder. And then just allow the weight of the head. So I'm not pulling this head at all. Just let the weight of the head come into your arm, almost like the arm is cradling it. So that reason my hand is there is because this just wants to come along. So let's soften there. Now, can I reach into that left hand? So that's the way it's looking. I'm just stretching into it. And I feel that I've really made that stretch a lot stronger. And breathe into it. So notice where you're feeling on the right side of the neck, any tension, any tightness. And take a moment to invite that tension and tightness to soften and to relax. Breathe into all that achiness. And then gently let that head relax. Let the arm relax. Come back to your central place, sitting up straight. And then I'm going to take the right arm. Reach that all the way around. Left hand, feel left fingers go on the left shoulder. And then just let the weight of the head fall into my right arm. Grounding down that left shoulder. Breathing in and out. And really feeling that gorgeous stretch on the left side of the neck. And if you've got tension on different parts of the neck, you can kind of play with that a little bit. So you might want to look down if it's more on the back of the neck. So you do that just really slowly, really mindfully, and then reach that left arm away, stretching. So that's what my hand's looking like, stretching into that left hand all the time, minding my head. And then, soften that, relax, and let go. Lovely. So all the different movements that the neck can do, now we're going to go forward. So I'm going to link my hands. I'm going to place them behind my head. And first, let the head rest into those hands. Keep the elbows open. And then ever so gently start. So again, the head is so heavy. That's creating the movement. Let the chin relax towards the chest. And as that does, start bringing those elbows in. So remember, there's nowhere to go. I'm just going to where it feels okay in my body. And then you're taking a few breaths. So notice where you're feeling that pain, where you're feeling that tension, that tightness. And breathe into it. Softening, relaxing. And then come all the way back up. You're going to open your elbows out to the side to keep the hands at the back of the head. And then like you're just resting, almost like you're lying back on a beach bed. And let your gaze travel up to the ceiling. And this will be very different in different necks. Some people looking up at the ceiling can nearly make you feel nauseous. So obviously then keep the head down a little bit. And just feel the head relax into the support of the hands. Again, breathing in to all that tightness. And you'll feel an amount of openness in the upper back here, in the front of the chest as well. And then come all the way back up. Ooh. And relax. Lovely. Okay, so this is one I particularly like. So I'm going to keep my hands linked and I'm pressing them on the head. So this is almost like I'm going to a little bit of tension. So ground into the sitting bone and then let that head press into the hands. Now it's just as much as feels good for you. So this is going to be different in everybody. Pressing the hands onto the head, pressing the head into the hands. This is really nice if you are prone to get headaches, and sometimes it's really nice just doing it there that way though. So wherever feels okay. Spine is still nice and long. I haven't lost that lovely head, neck and spine alignment. And then relax. Lovely. Okay, so a little neck roll, but we're not going to go the whole way around because if your neck is really tight, that can feel horrible. We'll just do little half circles. So drop your chin to your chest. And then as if you're gently moving your chin over, looking over the right shoulder. And then coming back down. Maybe looking over the left shoulder. And again, can I do that with my breath? Being really aware of where my neck is happy to go to, never ever pushing into any tension. Just going to where it feels okay and allowing the neck to loosen out. And back to center. So this one is, I'm going to imagine the infinity sign, the figure of 8 on its side. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw this infinity sign with the tip of our nose. So for a lot of people, this is easier with the eyes closed. And just again, allow your neck to really go with the flow. The winner with this is that it actually clears out our sinuses as well. So it's great little sequence, but it's not going to feel good if I'm all tense and tight. So relax those shoulders. Spine is nice and straight. Legs are relaxed. Everything else is relaxed. Come back to your breathing. Visualizing this infinity sign in your mind's eye. And with the tip of your nose, start tracing that infinity sign. You might even want to sync your breath with it. Slow, steady breathing in and out. And if you're very sinusy, this can feel a little bit inside your head like snap, crackle and pop. And that's just fluid moving in and out. Let's come back to center again. And again, keep realigning yourself. A lot of pain and tension in the body, especially if you're sitting at a desk all day long, can be due to bad posture. So we're going to finish off now 2 more sequences. One is a seated cat, which is really great for the spine. So you can put your hands on your thighs, you can put your hands on the knees. So thinking of our cat pose in a chair. I'm going to start off what I call happy cat, it's called cow pose. Press into the sitting bones, engage the front body. Start lifting the heart center, that space in between the lungs. Gently arching back, maybe looking up at the ceiling. Again, that doesn't suit every neck, so go to where feels okay with you. And then coming the opposite way, pull in the belly, round the spine, looking down at your tummy. Lovely. Let's do that with our breath. Inhale, lifting, bring the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, rounding into that C shape, getting rid of all that tension and tightness in the spine. And again, this is maybe a really big movement for you. Maybe it's nice and small movement, especially if you have tightness in the back, especially osteoporosis like that. You're very careful with that flexion of the spine. Let's just do that one more time. Oh, lovely. And back. So the last one, I think, last 2 are probably my favorite shoulder looseners. So we're going to bring tension into the shoulders and then just release and let them go. It doesn't look great, but it feels great. So bring your shoulders all the way forward and take a moment to notice that space in your upper back, in between the shoulder blades. You want to feel a really nice stretch there. And then draw those shoulders all the way up, up, as high as it can go. Keep pressing into those sitting bones now. And then take the shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, feeling that openness in the front of the chest. And then relax. So that's where the juice is in that pose. It's when you just totally let go. We're going to do that 2 more times. Let's do it with our breath now. And if I was feeling very tense around the shoulders and neck, I would be doing this a couple of times throughout the day. So inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. One last time. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Lovely. And the last one is really nice. It's just a little shoulder shrug. So sitting up nice and straight, I'm going to inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up to my ears. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. So as deep a sigh as you want. And remember, if you're at home and nobody is listening and you've just had some head melt on the phone, you can do a it can be really loud. So let's do that 2 more times again. Inhaling, shoulders to the ears. And last time. Come back to your regular breathing. Take a little check-in of the body. And notice do your shoulders and your neck feel a little bit more lighter than they did before.